There really is no better way to understand the interconnectivity of the Earth system than by looking through the lens of wildfire science. I'm Professor Douglas Hamilton. I'm in the atmospheric sciences component of MEAS. Geoscience is famous for its fieldwork. Understanding the real world around you is obviously going to be much more enhanced by actually going out into the real world. However, for wildfire science, that comes with a large risk, a risk that we cannot obviously take. One of the ideas with virtual reality and augmented reality here was that, well, if we can't take students out into the field, well, we can bring the field to the students. And so what we did is we created a scenario for the students. It's a disaster management exercise, what they actually call a tactical decision-making game.
Holy cow.
So what they saw is they saw a landscape, and then there is a fire which has been initiated on the first day. In relation to the fire, there's a couple of key things for them to be thinking about. So we have a town, we have a road, and we have some items of historical interest as well. They're given a set amount of resources. What are they going to do with those resources to maintain the fire and not allow it to actually spread in a way which may either cause loss of life in terms of the town, or may cause ecological or cultural devastation? As a team, one person views the landscape, one person has the resources. They have to decide how they would like to deploy those resources.
You have 1 engine, 16 hotshots, and 8 crew.
Okay.
And then what we do in the game is then we advance it to the next day. And so then they get to see how the fire is then evolving.
So it's burning, it's grown a little bit.
It went all the way to the river.
Yeah, but not across
But
it?
not across it. And it definitely didn't go as far north as we predicted.
Now, alongside this, they have a very short amount of time to make those decisions. And then what I'm doing as well is I'm kind of then adding in what we might call like wild cards. Okay, so at certain points throughout the tactical decision-making game, for example, there may be a change in the wind direction.
You've got 3 more minutes. As you're getting towards the end, locals in the area are asking about the potential for evacuation. At this time, do you feel an evacuation plan is necessary?
They're going to have to react to that on a short timescale. How are they going to react to this? What are they going to do with their resources? What does this mean for their understanding of how the wildfire is going to evolve on the landscape?
It was a fun activity for sure. There's a lot of teamwork. The only thing at risk is the pixelated town.
We overestimated a little, actually by about maybe a grid square.
It's kind of a lot more difficult to do with like fire line stuff than I thought.
It was a lot of fun, really cool. I've never seen like fire spread. Like I'm pretty interested in fire ecology, but I've never been on the ground. So it was cool to see it from like a bird's eye view.
The whole process of this isn't that necessarily there's a right or a wrong answer. What you do is you can then look back and you can review your decisions that you made. And then you can start to justify them. And then that's great for critical thinking. And if you were kind of to do it again, what would you do kind of next time? So it's very much an active learning process for them to go through.